Welcome to Fast Stang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. It wound up being on the first day of the new year and a few days quicker than a month for me to get to my next 100th win. I'm angled to the northeast towards those buildings over there at the Eagle's Head, and there could have been a drop near those buildings or one just behind me. Neither of those conditions happen here. So I will move up the hill, I call this. Too many times I start down here and there aren't drops here, and I look and I have to go all the way up the hill. So let's just cut through the chase. And there is a drop up here, so that was a good move. Let's see what's here. Looking over back where there could have been a drop. I didn't see one. All right, a level 5 DeBerti F150. And I see a car on the mini map here. So let's jump down and chase them. They are definitely going towards this drop here. Pause. Come towards me, towards the drop, and engage in a head-to-head with them. With this drop on the way, by just the outside chance it's a high-level drop. It's not level 3 Audi Quattro. I am going through the Eagle's Head here. I started the game and there aren't any drops. Whoa, watch out, watch out. Too many times I'll hit a tree there and lose the whole race there. They made it through the trees cleanly as well. This is around the back of the Dog's Head, this trapezoid area here. I know there are obstructions around it. I want to go right through the middle of it. They're just behind me. They did very well, but I'll get this win in. Get it to a level 6 here right away.
Opponent eliminated!
Alright, I will level up into the Chola, and I know I have to use caution with it. Just about anything will stop this thing. Open up the map and I'll pause this. I can see just to the east is the future arena wall, and it's not too far to the north, so I believe a head-to-head would head to the southwest if I engage in a head-to-head from this area. The car right here. Let's see if I can get to the east of them and lead them away from the direction of a head-to-head is what I call this. Let's see if this works. It does. They turn away from the direction of a head-to-head. As anticipated, it leads to the southwest. So I'll go between the guardrails here. This clover leaf, across the highway, finishes southwest of the pyramid strip. So I'll go around this intersection here. I know this is a clear route. Watch out for that shed in between the greenhouses, and the finish is just over on the dirt road ahead. So I'll get into a level 7 here.
Opponent eliminated!
Level 7 Jeep Trailcat. This is not my favorite level 7. That would be the Merc AMG GT. This is actually good for short off-road head-to-heads, but earlier in the game they tend to be a little longer. And I will open up the map, scroll down, and pause this. You see where the arena walls touch? Southeast of what I call Tunnel Road. That tells me it will be Final Arena 9. And now I know the head-to-heads will begin to go into the waterway and trees that are downstream from Cascade Falls. You know what? I am actually going to take this drop even though it's one level lower. I really like this Porsche 959 for off-road head-to-heads. Hopefully I don't regret this. And I engage in a head-to-head and it offers me the same vehicle. I've had that happen before actually. So I am going to head away from the progression of the game over towards the Cloverleaf Horizon Street scene. Take a peek at these drops along the way. And see if I can catch someone out of position that is on a car drop search in a lower level vehicle. So far none of these drops are of interest. Another drop over here. A Chola. I don't want to wrangle with a Chola again. This is a much better off-road vehicle. So I will head over towards the direction of the stadium here. I'm not seeing anyone on the mini-map. So the strategy of trying to catch someone that is on a car drop search and catch them out of position is not happening here. And none of these drops are of interest. There are plenty of them. I'll open up the map and pause this. I can see I am not too far outside of the future arena wall as it begins to shrink here. I do see other drivers on the mini-map now. Let's see if I can engage in a head-to-head here. 6 drivers left. Done a lot of driving around, trying to catch someone out of position on a car drop search. So finally, my search is over. Alright, there's 3 of them. Looks like now a 4th. They may be chasing each other. So I am going to circle around on this driver and see if I can get positioning on them, lead them away in the direction of the head-to-head and turn around on them. That worked. And they tried ram challenging and ghost for just a second when you engage in a head-to-head. So I was able to ghost through them. Their ram challenge was unsuccessful. So over towards where Final Arena 9 will be. Do not believe this will lead all of the way into the trees and the waterway downstream from Cascade Falls because of where the head-to-head originated, so far away from where the Final Arena will be. Go between the greenhouses here and on this road for a short period. Leads the direction of this finish. I glance back and they're quite a distance back there. And the finish is just ahead on this dirt road on the edge of the woods. And now the moment of truth. What will I level up into? If it's a Jeep Trailcat again, I will not be happy.
Opponent eliminated!
Alright, the level 7 Ferrari. Not sure this is much better than the Trail Cat. I know it's worse. Off-road. A track vehicle, so I'm going to head over and take a peek at these drops over this direction. Be certain not to get caught as what I call the wrong way driver, heading away from the direction of the head-to-head. There's someone on my right, so I need to veer off to the left so I'm not the wrong way driver. And it looked like they were following, so I'll see if I can lead them away and turn around on them. It looked like it was working, and then once I turn around, they disappear on the mini-map, so they did not follow. So I will just head over to Tunnel Road, glancing at this drop along the way. There actually is a head-to-head. Oh, someone gets into a Merc AMG 1. So the head-to-head I was going to refer to is what I call the only head-to-head I trust myself with in this area. If it originates around here, it would continue on Tunnel Road and over to a dirt road that angles off of Tunnel Road, depending on how far this direction it originates. If it started farther here, it would remain on the pavement, which is perfect for a Ferrari. And the head-to-heads that are in the trees in the waterway downstream from Cascade Falls, it doesn't matter how fast of a vehicle you have. Many head-to-heads have been won and lost in those trees, in higher level vehicles to lower level vehicles, and I don't want to fall victim to that. Drop appeared in front of me, and there is a driver on the mini-map. Looks like I am gaining on them. It's a good drop, actually. Level 6 exoset, but low top speed. What are they in? I think that's a Merc AMG 1. That would be great if I could catch and beat them. And now, because of where the head-to-head originates, it is going to go through the trees if I can catch them. And they stop and turn, and I've got them. Now I will turn the direction the head-to-head leads. Now, the trees. Oh, and I run squarely into one. No, that is not helping my cause. And I think they hit a tree as well. And I hit another tree. Oh no. And the arena is beginning to shrink for the final showdown. I have enough time to complete this. I have the lead, surprisingly, with hitting all those trees. Can't afford to hit anymore. Unfortunately, I just bounced off of one. I'm just maintaining this narrow lead. I'm going to be able to steal this Merc AMG 1. Yes! And someone else just completed a head-to-head here.
Opponent eliminated!
And that other driver made a bad decision taking the track off and not staying in the Lamborghini Murcielago.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
Right next to this shed is the point I like to leave from. You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from for Arena 9. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave at 11 seconds. I am up against a Brocky that, unless they slow down, they would be early. They slow down. I exit perfectly at 2.5 seconds with a fair amount of speed, which will leave 1 second remaining on the timeout bar. Finish appears to be roughly around the stadium, so I will angle over to the left. I like going along this road and not through the trees. Eliminate the risk of running into a tree. Through the corner of this greenhouse and angle over to the left very slightly. This H-shaped pattern of roads, I want to be around the right side of that. And continue on this line. I know I have to go through some buildings on this line. Just narrowly miss those. I'm in second place. I know to go a little farther to the right. That intersection they are nearing, there are buildings around it, and they run right into those buildings. I pass them and will get the win in. Yes! What a great way to start the new year. Haha!
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
Win 3,700. Yes! Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.